This is a video, I guess, for the TIG newbies, and maybe some help when you're trying to decide what sort of welder to buy. Um, it's sometimes the Chinese welders are pretty alluring with their lower prices, but this is one thing I just wanted to point out. This is a TIG torch that came with a cheaper Chinese welder, and the torch itself is fine. You know, it's a fairly standard 26 series torch. The problem usually is with the lead. This plastic or rubber coated lead contains the hose that feeds the argon, as well as the current carrier for your arc. And the biggest problem with it is just how stiff it is, and that can really affect you when you're trying to get in a position and hold a nice steady tungsten while you're welding. This has been inside now for a while, so it's warmed up, and it's still quite stiff, but it gets even worse when you're out in the shop and it's a bit colder out there. This hose really stiffens up and makes it really difficult to use this torch. The other thing to consider when you're starting too is these torches can make it a little bit more difficult because they have such a big or a long cup. So it makes it kind of hard to get in the position where you can hold a prop and hold a steady tungsten. When you shift to a gas lens, you can put on a stubbier cup, and that helps you prop with your hand, which I can't really do with this torch, so that kind of affects your weld quality as well. So consider spending about $150 and getting a brand name torch. In this case I got a CK Worldwide. This is a smaller torch, so it's not rated for as much current. It's a 9 series. It's got a flex head which can help you in setting up for a good prop as well. So you can see with the gas lens I've got a stubbier cup on here, which helps me prop in a good position with the base of my hand, and helps me hold steadier tungsten. And this is the superflex lead, and it doesn't really have any problem with the cold. It's pretty much always just nice and light and flexible, so that can really help you when you're beginning as well. So just keep in mind that some of the name brand welders will come with these sort of quality accessories, whereas the Chinese ones don't, so you have to factor that into the price or the money you think you're saving on the Chinese welder. Factor in another $150 to buy a decent torch and lead that you probably wouldn't have to spend on a name brand welder.